Hello friends, I am Dr. Sadeep. Welcome all to our channel DM to DM, Demo Medico to Divine Master. So the today's subject is implications of disease processes and its implication in the case taking. Disease processes and its implication in the case taking. So as this is very important, how the disease processes happen in the human being. So physician in charge of a case should be aware of the thing, how the diseases starts, what is the cause of the disease, and how the diseases manifest in the body. So this is about the today's subject, that is disease processes and its implications. So friends, in disease processes and its implications, if you take allopathic in consideration, modern medicine into consideration, so the disease processes as they explain it is on germ theory, that is bacteria and viruses are the main cause of the diseases and the disease manifestations. So this concept is taken into consideration and they will treat the disease. In Ayurveda, they will classify diseases into many aspects, Vata, Pitta, Kapha, and the disease process is being understood by this Vata, Pitta, Kapha. There are 5 types of Vayus in Vata, there are 5 types of Pitta and 5 types of Kapha. So accordingly, they will evaluate and balance this Vata, Pitta, Kapha in Ayurveda. So in our homeopathy, the disease process, as you know, we totally take the case and we take the miasmatic susceptibility or miasmatic tendency of a patient to treat the disease, chronic disease. So in our homeopathic aspect, disease manifestation is taken care by these miasms, that is psora, psychosis and syphilis. So we will take a detail this each miasm and make a total video on that. But herein the disease processes in the body, how it starts, cause. So cause, as I said, in allopathy they will take germs, in Ayurveda they will take Vata, Pitta, Kapha, and in homeopathy we will take this psora, psychosis and syphilis. So this is the general aspect of the disease manifestation or the disease processes. So after understanding the general aspect, we must go to the cellular level of each manifestations. So let it be a simple fever or let it be a cancer. So both the disease processes manifest in a single cell to a totality of the presentation of the symptoms. So in our English medicine or modern medicine, they will consider this as pathology of a disease. So if a disease manifests in the cellular level and has any manifestations and the pathological changes happen in the cellular level which manifest in the bigger tissue or organ level, they will call it as pathology. In Ayurveda, they will consider this manifestations in Vata, Pitta, Kapha and they will balance the things. In Ayurveda, they will also evaluate the disease in the molecular level and they have their own way of treating the things and they have their own way of understanding the things. In our homeopathy, this disease manifestation, disease processes and disease manifestation in the body is understood by psora, syphilis, psychosis. So if you come to the cellular level, so this is again we will classify a cellular disease or a manifestation of the disease into psora, syphilis and psychosis. Psora is nothing but the deficiencies. Psychosis is nothing but the impure coition or impure sex disease, and syphilis is nothing but the destruction of a cell. So this is in the cellular level how we understand the disease. So today I just summarized how the disease processes will affect the body and how the disease processes to be understood. So I will give one or two examples so that you can understand how the disease process is happening in the body and how we must go and treat the disease. So as you know friends, Apthe ulcers is a common manifestation in the patients. These Apthe ulcers are being presented itself in the mouth simply because the problem is manifestation is in the mouth. But the real cause or the real problem in the body is somewhere other than the mouth. So I mean to say that whenever there is a manifestation of aphthous in the mouth, we homeopaths usually take a totality of the symptoms. Together that we must also understand where is the triggering cause or where is the cause of this production of this aphthous due to which the aphthous has manifested in the mouth. According to Ayurveda, what they tell is any constipation will cause aphthous. This is true with our system also. So we have seen so many aphtha medicines. If you consider all the aphtha medicines, these are all medicines which are one or the other medicine for constipation. So I mean to say that whenever there is a manifestation of aphthous, you must have a understanding that it is not just a local manifestation, it is there something deeper related to it, so that you can cure the cause of a disease, that is constipation as a cause. And if you remove the constipation properly, so that the aphtha ulcers will totally go off. So this is one of the aspect I mean to talk about this. And another thing is constipation is a cause of so many diseases. So patient usually will not explain anything about this constipation or his bowel movements. So it is very important in our case taking. So the disease manifestation and the functional disorder of the bowels, of the stomach, of the organs are to be considered in total so that we can understand the disease processes. And even in sinusitis, the main cause of this sinusitis is because of the constipation. Whenever you cure the constipation, sinusitis will be gone by itself. The total cause of the diseases are harbored in the abdomen, I mean to say. So according to Ayurveda, what they are telling is, and even a recent scientific research of modern medicine is also telling that abdomen harbors so many suppressed emotions. Due to that, constipation is the first symptom which usually present in the human being. Then it will cause so many health problems, chronic health problems. So constipation is one of the main cause of the many diseases. Another thing is migraine. So this migraine, it is a neurological manifestation in the head. So one-sided headache is one of the cause is constipation. Many a times patient will not reveal this constipation and he will be only showing his superficial symptoms like aphthous, sinusitis, migraine or anything other than that. So constipation or the bowel movements are very important when considering the total case taking. And the disease processes, I mean to say. So disease processes, I mean to tell you that so disease manifests in one organ and the cause will be in the some other organ. So we must treat the root cause of a disease so that the patient gets complete relief. As our Hahnemann explains in his case taking and in his total materia medica and his organon philosophy, root cause of the disease to be treated. And in the aphorism 83 to 104, he totally explains about the case taking, in which he tells that the physician must take note of altered state of health. So whatever the state of health is altered, he must take down of all the symptoms and he will consider the medicine required. And friends, so this case taking, I summarized all the things whatever possible Together with that, in aphorism from 83 to 104, Hahnemann also explains how the case taking should be for the acute disease. I already discussed about that acute disease case taking, and one thing we must focus in this session is when the epidemic presents, when the pandemic presents, how the case taking should be. He has explained in the same aphorisms like 83 to 104. We must be in an unprejudiced state and we must note each and every symptom so that we must come to know the totality of the disease process, the totality of the patient, what is curable in the patient, what is morbid in the patient, so that what morbidity has produced by our remedies has similarity in disease and disease processes and medicine presentation, so that it will be cured, similia similibus curantur. So this is about the today talk, friends. So I think you have gained some knowledge from this. If you are if you learned from this video, please share this video and you just pass on to your medical friends or medicos or the homeopathic physicians, so that they will also understand the disease processes in the case taking, how it is important and what are things to be taken care of. So this is the today's session, friends. Thank you one and all. Bye.